Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday afternoon, the 29th of November. I'm James Spann. The warm-up continues. We're looking at highs around 70 this weekend. How about that? And how about these Skycam shots? Looking good today. First off, coming from Chehaw State Park, Alabama's highest mountain south of Anniston. What a great day to be there. A cloudless sky. They're in the 50s up there. Most spots in the low elevations are in the low 60s, but just gorgeous. Overlooking the Talladega National Mountains. And another good place to be, the Alabama Gulf Coast. That's at Gulf Shores from the Phoenix All Suites. Beautiful day here in late November. And look at the cloudless sky over Tuscaloosa. Very dry air mass in place. Actually, there's a little weak wave coming in from the west, but with no moisture, that means no clouds and no rain, and maybe a few high clouds, but I don't think most people will notice that. The big issue is out in the west where the old Pineapple Express is slamming into California with a lot of rain and mountain snow out there. Temperatures this afternoon looking good. Low 60s around here. Birmingham at 61. Some spots up north are in the upper 50s. And around the nation, it's really cold in Canada, but again, the upper air winds for now not allowing that to drop south, and accordingly, we warm up in coming days. Watch warning map. Most of the active weather is well to the west around northern California and Oregon with that big stream of moisture coming in from the Pacific, and rain around here just not happening for the next 5 days, and this is nothing valid through Tuesday morning of next week. And again, we'll take a look at that next incoming front that will probably arrive Tuesday night, just beyond this period, but rain not looking impressive. And before I get into modeling, I mean, this is the deal. Look at the block up there that's just west of Alaska, between Alaska and Russia, and that Omega block up there has kind of got everything where we're not going to see much action down here. You know, cold shots will not last long, probably no major rain or storm events until something changes with that. And it will in time, but, you know, Omega blocks take a long time to break down. So just something to keep an eye on. Let's take a look at the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at noon tomorrow, noon Friday. We've got kind of a zonal flow here, and down below that, another gorgeous day. Lots of sun with a high in the middle 60s. Now, tomorrow morning will not be as cold as this morning. Some spots might make a run at freezing, but most places upper 30s or low 40s. Saturday, oh yeah, the GFS is showing 69. Partly to mostly sunny. Sunday, how about 70? So nice. We'll stay dry. Same deal Monday, the high close to 70, the sky partly sunny. We'll go to Tuesday. Here comes the cold front we've talked about. This is noon on Tuesday. Maybe some rain along Interstate 40, Nashville down to Memphis and Little Rock. And as the band of showers creeps in here Tuesday night, they just want to fizzle out. So the consistency is getting good in the idea of a minor rain event Tuesday night of next week. And there's Wednesday. You can see there's not really an amplified trough, just a light northwesterly flow aloft, and the air cools down a little bit, but goodness, not much. I mean, these thickness values suggesting still low to mid-60s on Wednesday. That'll knock us down only about 5, 6, or 7 degrees by the middle of next week. All right, let's go out there a little deeper in the month. This is December 8th. This is Saturday the 8th. And pretty decent trough, pushing a cold front down in here, and that's suggesting maybe we'll pick up 1/2 to 1 inch of rain with that front, and there could be a few strong storms. And then the following day, Sunday the 9th, it turns colder. The 540 line gets down to the Tennessee Valley, and that would suggest a high here only in the low 50s. So that would maybe be our next really decent chance at a chill, but again, in this kind of pattern, it's not going to last long. It's very changeable is the word. We'll go out there at mid-month and look at the 588 ridge over the Gulf. I mean, hey, is this summer or winter? Got a big trough in the west, and down below that, obviously, the Gulf Coast is going to be nice and mild. A cold 1039 high to the north of here, but as we've discussed, it's just going to be hard to have any, severe cold wave or any kind of long-lasting cold wave in this kind of pattern. Just changeable will be the word. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by tomorrow morning at 7. And if you can, watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Who's got time to listen to boring radio shows? If you're going to listen to something good, like Eavesdrop.
My favorite thing about Christmas is not the presents.
No.
And it's not the million
No.
Christmas parties. And it's not playing Dirty Santa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's about relationships.
I know. I know exactly where you're going with that. Yeah.
It just is.
It is.
And take the time. What if this is your last Christmas and you never know?
Just talking it up.
They may use the name Jesus in a terrible way when they hit their thumb with a, with a hammer by accident on Saturday afternoon when they're working on their car. But don't bring Jesus into a song and give him a beer. It ain't right.
Hey, I know a few of those folks myself.
Bama Talk Show.
But before we head for the Dome, we got business to take care of at home. So making plans for the throwdown in downtown Atlanta will have to wait until that post-game rammer jammer rings in the postseason for Bama and the offseason for the Barn.
Auburn Unleashed.
That magical score that Auburn fans remember, 17-16, came out of that game, and Bill Newton was responsible for the chant, punt, Bama, punt. Bill, thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, Adam. I appreciate y'all having me as the first guest on your show.
Worldview Matters.
And we've been talking about a number of things. Last couple of times we talked about socialism. We moved from Islam to socialism, and we were going to continue today to do the same thing. But a lot of things have happened in the world in the past 10 days. It's heated up again in Israel. So I thought it'd be a good chance for us to talk about some of the things that relate to worldview as it relates to the Israeli situation and Egypt and all that's going on in the Mideast.
High School Heroes.
And the plane goes right through the bridge and doesn't catch on fire. It's tons of stuff, man. Tons of unrealistic stuff, but hey, it was really cool, actually.
Warning, any of these shows can be addictive, and they are all fun. Listen on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcast app, or on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.